Hey guys, welcome in, welcome back. I'm Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and all of that. I have made my way around the zodiac, started with Sagittarius a few days ago, and now we're at the last but not least, the Scorpios. So I'm about to do your reading. Today is Friday, December 1st. Woo! Last month of 2023. What is 2024 going to hold for you, Scorpios? Okay, in a moment we will get to that. I'm going to pause the camera and turn it down to the table so you can see the cards. And I just want to say how much I appreciate my subscribers have gone up by 1 or 2 per day, so I'm getting there. And I want to thank you for that. So let me pause the camera and we'll get right to it, Scorpio. Okay, here we are. Burning the mahogany and oak candle. It smells terrific. Got my birch tree lit here. I have some new flowers, some green and white carnations and a little bit of greenery there. And we are ready to go. Ready to go, Scorpios. Scorpio, the Scorpion, death is your card in the tarot deck. Very passionate water sign, my Scorpios. I have known a few in my lifetime. And October 23rd to November 21st. My grandmother was a Scorpio. I was very close to her growing up. I'm trying to think of what Scorpio traits that she had. She was really passionate about knitting, crocheting, her family, baking dinner rolls. She would bake them and then she would call everybody. She had 4 kids and many grandchildren. Then she'd call up the households and say, okay, the rolls are ready. You can pick them up. And then we would go and pick up our tin or 2 tins of dinner rolls after she baked them. I miss her a lot. Her birthday was November 6th. Okay, not sure why I said that. If you have a Grammy, go give her a hug and a kiss. I spent a lot of time with her before she passed. She lived in a little house. It wasn't a tiny, well, it would be considered a tiny house today, but it was on her oldest son, my Uncle John. It was on his property. She lived there for the last few years. Before that, she lived in assisted living. Not assisted living. She had an apartment in a big building, and then they moved her out there, and she was very happy out there. So I used to go and sleep on the pull-out couch because it was just a small. It had 1 bedroom and a hallway with storage and for her and places to hang her clothes, and then a little bathroom, and the kitchen, living, and dining room was like 1 room that took up like 1/2 of it. And so she had a pull-out couch there. So I used to go there and sleep over, spend the weekend, spend some time. Boy, do I miss that. Oh, I wish I could have that back. Just for a day. Because my son was not even a year old when she passed. But I took pictures of her holding him. And, oh, she was so funny. I remember this one time. I don't know why I'm being led to tell you this story. But she was holding him and she had a Kleenex or a box of Kleenex. And he pulled it out, the Kleenex, and he was tearing it and throwing it on the floor. And I went to take it away. And she's like, oh, no, Lisa, just let him do it. He's having fun. He's happy. Just let him do it. I don't care about the mess. I will just never forget that. Never forget it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Lisa, don't get emotional. All right, stay tuned into your Scorpios. Grammy, if you're around, you can help us with this reading, since this was your sign on this, in that lifetime, on this physical plane. Spirit has been taking their time with the cards, but I can assure you that the messages have been, have come through. Okay, let's have some cards for our Scorpios, please. Let's have some cards. Let's have some cards for the top row of 3, please, for our Scorpios. Excuse me. Okay. Well, it's never taken this long, but that's all right. Gotta go with it. Ooh, Temperance, the Sagittarius card. Perfect balance, true balance. Hi, Grammy. That's my card. I'm a Sagittarius. Next. We need more than one. Guides, Spirit. Listen, you know, Spirit does have a sense of humor. One of my guides, Justin, this morning when I was doing the reading and I was tuning in, he gave me a peace sign, which, as you know, if you've watched me, I do that at the end of all my videos. This afternoon when I was tuning in, he winked at me. All right. So, they gave us all the other cards for the spread after I said, come on, we need more than one card. Don't mess with Spirit. Okay. All right. Top row. Temperance. Whoops, sorry. Temperance. This card represents Sagittarius. So if some of you Scorpios have a Saggy in your life, this could be representing him or her. Temperance is true balance between light and dark, day and night, fire and ice, black and white, moon and sun. This is just complete balance, right? Then you have the Seven of Swords. Not such a great card. The Seven's a reflection, and this card is, he thinks he has the answer or knows what he's going to do, but it's not the right one. Need to rethink it. You've also got a clever, sly fox in this card. Somebody around you could be hindering your progress with something, I'm hearing. Five of Pentacles. Fives are change. So 7 reflection, 5 change. So maybe to get to this balance, you're going to need to, or to keep this balance, you're going to need to reflect and change some things. In this deck, this represents like a church window, those pentacles, and there are people who need something. They need some help. They need some food. They need some water, what have you. But it's like a couple of paupers is the word that they're giving me, which is kind of a British word, but anyway. So there's a couple of paupers there outside the church. All right, and then the bottom row, you have the Six of Swords. Swords are communication, your intellect, things like that. Sixes are harmony. The problem with this card is she's trying to take all her baggage across the lake with her, or the river, or whatever she's crossing. And to have a new beginning, you cannot do that. To go somewhere else, to move forward, you can't just strap everything on your back and carry all these problems and guilt and issues and hurts and pains and, you know, you can't do it. You have to decide what to leave and what to take. Next is the High Priestess. She is right between the pillars of beginning and ending. So that makes sense with that Six of Swords, right? This is your inner knowing, your intuition, knowing what to do without knowing how you know the answer, right? She's also kind of dreamy. The danger in this is just staying in your head, staying in your dream, not acting on it, but just thinking about it too much. And the next card, the Ace of Wands. This is forward action. This is an opportunity being given to you, literally. Okay? So, let's go now over this. So you have balance. You have the Seven of Swords with some sort of sly fox there that's doesn't have your best interest at heart, right? So you need to rethink either your relationship with this person, and I'm getting from Spirit that you know who this is. You know who they're talking about, Scorpios. There's someone around you in your life, at work or in your business, that just does not have your best interest or the business's best interest at heart. There could be some jealousy there. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. Fives are change. You need to change something that you're doing. Pentacles are work and your material things. There could be somebody that you need to help or somebody that's going to help you, okay? In order to keep things balanced, you're going to have to figure out the answer and try to get rid of this person or get away from this person, or don't rock the boat with whoever this fox is, right? And then change something about what you're doing there. So this could be when you figure out the answer, you're going to change what you're doing, which will then change the outcome. All right, and then bottom row, you've got that Six of Swords where you need to leave something behind in order to get the ending done and on to the new beginning with this Ace of Wands, okay? That's pretty clear. You got to leave something behind in order to go for the new beginning. Okay, so let's see if there's anything we need to... Let's try to clarify, excuse me, that Seven of Swords. Who or what do we need to know about that Seven of Swords, Spirit? Why is that Seven of Swords there for my Scorpios? They don't need this foxy person there trying to stir things up, I'm hearing. Somebody trying to stir things up. I'm hearing that jealousy word again. Okay. Okay, Spirit, help us clarify that Seven of Swords, please. What is that Seven of Swords doing there? What does it mean for my Scorpios? What is the message? What do they need to know about that Seven of Swords? Okay. Going to be a few things to do with that Seven of Swords. First clarifying card is the Hanging Man. This is seeing things in a different perspective in this one. It also can be accepting yourself as you are, but I'm feeling because we're clarifying that Seven of Swords, this is seeing things with a different perspective. You really need to see whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, or the solution you think you have, the answer to the problem, the way forward. You need to rethink it. You need to see it differently, okay? And when you do, forward action with that Eight of Wands. Mastery. The eights are gonna hit their target. Wow, it flew right out of my hand, as a matter of fact. Nostalgia. Six of Cups. You want things to go back to the way they were, but they can't. We can't relive the past as much as we'd like to. What was I just talking about? Oh my gosh. Talking about my grandmother. You know, and I can't have that back. I'd love to. Now, nostalgia is fine, like if you just think about it for a little bit and then you move on. When we get stuck in perseverating on how we want something to be the way it used to be, that's the danger. That's the danger, okay? So maybe there's a relationship, maybe this fox person, whoever that is, maybe it used to be good. You used to get along, you used to work well together, but it's not like that anymore. Well, it's not going to go back. It's not going to go back to being that way, okay? You need to see it for what it is. See it from a different perspective, or get somebody's opinion. And look, the clarifier is the same exact card. This is a double. I just didn't even know what the cards were. They came out and I just look. Okay. This is a double message from Spirit that whoever this person is, and I'm sorry to have to be giving you this message, but there is someone who is trying to keep you from this Eight of Wands thing. There is somebody that's trying to keep you from accepting yourself and moving forward with what you need to do. And it's not going to be the way it used to be. It just isn't, okay? I'm sorry to say that, but it's not. So get back in balance, breathe, meditate, reflect, figure this out. Take what you need, I'm hearing. Take what you need. You see how there's some swords laying there? Take what you need from the situation and move on. Move away. Move away from that. I don't mean move your home or where you're living. Well, I don't know, unless it's a roommate. But that's a really strong message from Spirit, okay, Scorpios? All right? Okay, let's see. Is there anything we need to clarify down here? This is so weird because this Six of Wands, they just told me to tell you that only take what you need and leave the rest. That's the message in this card. That's that message. You can't take everything with you. In order to begin with your new beginning, you have to leave. You can't take that stuff with you. Okay, I'm not going to beat that to death. I think you understand what the cards are saying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. First card in what you don't see coming or what's around the corner, that nostalgia card. You have 2 double messages here, okay? 2 double messages. Things cannot be the way they were. You have to let it go. You have to take what you need from the situation and move on. Okay? They can't be the way they were. That's all there is to it. That's what Spirit is saying, telling me to say these words. Please, this is not Lisa talking. This is me channeling Spirit. Okay, you can't go back. You can't go back. Okay, above that is the Page of Cups. This is an emotional novice. Cups are emotions and pages are messengers or novices. So maybe you just don't know how to go forward when the situation is not like it used to be. Maybe I'm hearing you're struggling with being able to move forward because you just don't know how to move forward. Could there be somebody that's crossed for you recently and you're having a hard time moving forward from that? Because I'm just thinking, because Spirit gave me that message about my grandmother. And I had a hard time with it, but because of my views on the afterlife and reincarnation and karma, all that, I missed her. And the way that I got through that, because she was 92 when she passed. The way that I got through that and away from that nostalgia and wanting her back was to say, at 90, if she had lived longer, 93, 94 and all that, she wasn't going to be the same grandmother that I knew when she was like 68, when she was baking the rolls and doing all those things and knitting the mittens. So it was her time. It was her body's time to move on. I did have a hard time with it, but I said, because what was bothering me was that my son was not going to get to experience her and her love. And the way I got through it, I don't know if it was my guides, my guardian angels gave me the message. It wouldn't be the same. She wouldn't be the same, for your son as she was for you, because she was a lot older. Okay, I'm sorry. They're giving me what to say. I know that probably doesn't resonate with every single Scorpio, but Spirit gives me the messages I feel that someone out there needs. Okay, so, okay. Top row is the 7 of Cups. This is, again, a reflection. What have you created emotionally? And what do you need to reflect on about it? I can't believe this. 777. Reflection. Balance. So every cup is filled with something different. Okay? And so it could be your partner, somebody in spirit. There's angel wings, there's jewelry, there's doves, there's a red rose, there's a dragon, a castle, and a queen, I suppose. So these are all different things. So this is going to be different for each person, right? So you need to reflect and appreciate, I'm hearing, what you do have. The things in your life that you do have. I'm getting goosebumps right now okay. So some of you just need to take a moment to look at everything you have, Scorpios, and really appreciate what you have. Do not dwell on what you don't have, which that could be this. Remember, there's people that don't have, they need something or they're looking for something. Could have something to do with that. You're headed to a new beginning, but I feel like the hindrance here is this person, this foxy person, and it's also you in nostalgia. Right? Because we got those doubles. It's whoever this person is that's trying to hold you back here with this 7 of Swords, and then this 6 of Cups with you in nostalgia. I'm just trying to, make it as clear as I can, trying to let Spirit work through me to get the message that you need. Okay, you can get through this. You can move on. Oh boy. Got to leave some things behind. Got to make some choices. Okay. I don't really feel like there's anything. I mean, I feel like there there's a clear message. I'm asking Spirit, I'm saying, is there anything we need to clarify? And the answer is no. The message is there. Spirit is saying the message is there. Maybe you need to listen to it more than once. So, what's around the corner? Don't get stuck in nostalgia and wishing things were the way they were, right? Emotional novice. However you're navigating things emotionally, you will get there. It's okay. But remember to appreciate what you do have. Whatever is in your emotional life, appreciate that. Okay. Because you're a water sign, I'm going to take a card from the, oh my gosh, Lisa, get it together. From the Healing Waters Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. This is a beautiful deck. Let's see what message needs to come out for my Scorpios. I hope that this resonates. I hope you understand it. I hope you keep yourself well. Remember to always protect yourself. Put a white light of protection, or however you do it. Mine is green, but however you do it, you need to protect yourself, because there is somebody who does not want you to succeed. I'm feeling that so strongly. Oh, I'm so sorry to say that. I don't like giving those kind of messages, but if it helps give you a heads up, and if Spirit is now confirming your suspicions, then you know. Okay. All right, Spirit. What? Really? How many was that? I'm being told to tell you, if you have selenite, this helps you connect with the angels and your guides. Really, it's an angelic stone. I have this always with me when I do my readings, and this is the stone that I use as the clarifying for the Healing Waters deck. I didn't barely have to even do anything to that deck, and this card came out. Gentle Force. Gentle Force. I know what this says. I think this is about the hagstone and water, how water can change things, but we'll see. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. The long game. Okay, let's see, Scorpios. What is it? Gentle Force. Page 86, that's a 14. That's a 5, that's change, right? Gentle Force, page 86. This one is a little bit hard. Okay, there it is. Hard for me to read because the print is kind of light. Okay, Scorpios. Over time, a single drop of water has the power to shape even the hardest, most solid materials, from stone and rock to cliffs and mountains. In fact, water is responsible for crafting most of the stunning landscapes of this world. We can learn a lot from water in this regard. How consistent action day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade can create steady, lasting change. A hagstone is a stone with a naturally occurring hole through it. It was caused by water erosion. No, wait a minute. A hagstone is a stone with a naturally occurring hole through it. It caused by water erosion. For the Celtic people, they were good omens and were thought to offer protection. So many people give up before they begin to see results. But deep-rooted change takes time. The most magnificent creations require committed crafting. We all have passions, but what most people don't do is commit to these things and master them. We're all beginners of something. The great masters, musicians, and artists of history were too. Commit to your passions. Throw yourself into what you most long to create. Commit to showing up day after day. Small steps taken consistently make a world of difference. If you commit to your creations with grounded daily action, in a week or a decade from now, you'll be blown away by what you've created. There's no rush. Consistency is the key. Be like the drop of water on the hagstone. Play the long game. Don't burn out before you really begin. Be patient and keep showing up. The soul inquiry is, How can you show up with more consistency to what you're longing to create? Okay, so you need to figure out this person before you move forward, right? I'm hearing. You need to change something about the way you're doing things. You need to reflect on what you have and appreciate it. You do need to make a choice before you go on with this Ace of Wands. But this Gentle Force card is saying you can take some time because, you know, I'm hearing things get better with age. I don't know what that means. If it means something to some of you, great. But yeah, okay. Oops. Stay up there. Okay, now we're going to go to the Sacred Forest Oracle and see what message wants to come out here for you, Scorpios. Okay. Some of you may have just had a birthday recently. All right, what do my Scorpios need to hear, sense, feel, and know from the Sacred Forest Oracle, please? Okay. For my Scorpios, what is the next message for my Scorpios, please? Oh my God, again. Okay, you saw me shuffling those. That just flipped over. We've gotten this so many times. I guess people need to be reminded that they have strength. They have strength within. Ancient Oak Spirit, strength. This is a number 2. This is choice. How will you choose to go forward, right? How will you choose to go forward? How will you handle this stuff that's coming at you or towards you? This card represents standing strong in your truth. It appears as a sign that you need to step into your strength, or conversely, when you are responding to a situation with too much strength. So when you find out about this fox person, remember not to blow your stack, okay? Keep your strength reined in. Recall how a strong wind will cause the flexible willow to bend, but the rigid oak branch to break. The appearance of ancient oak spirit may also foretell mystical experiences ahead. Oak spirit acts as a reminder of the wellspring of power within you. Traditionally, this tree has symbolized endurance, strength, mystical wisdom, courage, and nobility. Remember that inner strength means speaking your truth without guile or over-explaining. It means living with full authenticity, even if everyone is against you. The oak tree doesn't need to overtly declare its power. It just is. There may be a blockage in your life or one soon to come. Now is the time to amass your inner strength to move beyond it. This is a card of good fortune. If a dream has eluded you, know that you have the fortitude to achieve your goals. Help from mystical realms is at hand. Believe in your own inner strength. What are currently obstacles will be tomorrow's stepping stones. And also, the High Priestess is your inner knowing, your dreams, your intuition. So don't discount it. Go with your gut. Always go with your gut. Ancient Oak Tree says, you are wise and strong beyond measure. Stand firm and rooted where you are. Speak your truth. You are intuitively guided in the right direction. We just need to listen, right? Just listen and hear the message, okay? All right, Scorpios. Gentle force, ancient oak. Those kind of go together because if you try to forcefully bend a tree branch, it's going to break. But with gentleness, you can get it to bend. Flexibility. This new beginning is out there for you, Scorpios, but you've got some reflecting and some choices to make before you can get there. And you need to not stay in the, I wish it was the way it used to be attitude, right? You need to move ahead. Don't stay stuck, okay? Don't stay stuck in that energy. Don't stay stuck in dreaming about something you want to do and never actually doing it, okay? Get those plans made, like the gentle force. If there's something that you're wanting to start or create, Get the plans in place, write down the steps you need to do, and do it, that way. But be careful of the person who's jealous, okay? I'm sorry, I have to say it. I have to give you the message that's coming through. What's the animal that needs to come through for our Scorpios today, please? What's the animal that has a message for our Scorpios? Black Panther, Old Soul. I love this card. Oh, Black Jaguar, sorry. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond this world. Focus on what you really want. We just got that with the oak. You can create your dreams. Same message as the oak one and the gentle force one. You can create it. You can create it. It's hard to get it just right. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Yes, you've probably been here before. And you know what to do. You need to tap into your gut and your intuition. Okay, Scorpio? Thank you so much for sticking with me for this reading. Thank you for, subscribing, liking, watching. I appreciate it very, very much. And as always, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.